Today's in the Book of Mormon is 1 Nephi Chapter 6. This one's a quick one, and I'm about ready to go outside to work on the new sprinkler system in our backyard. And so before I do, I want to make sure that I read the Word of God. And okay, today, 1 Nephi Chapter 6, here we go. Okay, I finished 1 Nephi chapter 6. This one's a hard one to pull out principles or doctrine of Christ because Nephi is simply putting an excerpt in here where he's stating his purpose in writing. He basically says that he's compiling a version of his dad's writings before he writes about his doings, but says that he's not going to write about his genealogy. It sufficeth him to say that they are descendants of Joseph, which is really cool. These are members of the house of Israel, Lehi and his family. They're descendants of Joseph, so they're basically either of the tribe of Ephraim or Manasseh. And he wants to save space in these records to write the things of God. So the best verse in 1 Nephi chapter 6 is actually two verses where Nephi says the purpose, basically, of the Book of Mormon. He says, "For this is the fullness of mine intent, that I may persuade men to come unto the God of Abraham and the God of Isaac and the God of Jacob, and be saved." So in here, in the Book of Mormon, we're going to have words, teachings, etc. from prophets who succeeded Nephi, who write in a way to help us come unto the God of Abraham and the God of Isaac and the God of Jacob and be saved. That individual was Jesus Christ. Hence, another testament of Jesus Christ. But then in the next verse, he says, so again, this is 1 Nephi 6, 4 through 5. He says, "Wherefore, the things which are pleasing unto the world I do not write." There's not going to be worldly things in here. There's not going to be things in here that are going to please men and women. But the things which are pleasing unto God and unto those who are not of the world. Those who are not of the world will find the words in here pleasing and useful and energizing spiritually. These words are going to help those who are not of this world come unto the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. So today I'm going to provide an invitation to read a handful of chapters from the Book of Mormon for yourself. Read the pleasing Word of God in the Bible and in the Book of Mormon, because these are the words of Jesus Christ. And these words preach of Christ, they prophesy of Christ, they're written so that we can know and that our children can know how to come unto Jesus Christ, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So today, 1 Nephi chapter 6, 1 through 6, there's not many verses, and it's a little bit of a transition or a clarification from Nephi, who is the writer of 1 Nephi, and tomorrow we'll get into 1 Nephi chapter 7.